Hi all, welcome back to another episode on this series of career guidance. And today we are going to discuss about the top 10 jobs of the future. We know that majority of the jobs that now exist may not be available after 5 or 10 years because we have already seen that a couple of decades back some jobs like a typist or telephone operator, that kind of things were there, but unfortunately now we hardly find any typist or a telephone operator job anyway. Similarly, some of the jobs or job profiles, job titles will become obsolete after 5 or 6 years. So, towards what we have to equip ourselves. That's what today we are going to discuss. This session is more important to the students looking for graduation as well as post graduation for their career prospects. Without consuming much time, we are moving ahead, and the first job profile that may exist after 5 to 10 years is cybersecurity expert. Just like the way that we are experiencing now with everywhere with securities, human securities. Similar to that, after 5 or 6 years, everywhere the internet penetration as well as Internet of Things will be there. So, in order to assure the security of these devices or internet connected devices, we need experts who can handle the security of cyber systems. So a huge demand will arise for these professionals after half a decade. The second job is robotic engineer. We know that not only just humanoid robotics, not only just humanoid robots, all sort of robotic integrations are taking place everywhere, whether that's manufacturing or household systems or financial, fintech, banking, hospitality, everywhere. Maybe in your home also you might have seen a robot that used to mop the floor. That's like the way we had vacuum cleaners at home. So one way or another, one version of another of robotics technology will be using widespreadly after 5 to 6 years. So a huge opportunity, so a huge mine of opportunity will be opening to the youngsters in the field of robotics. You can choose a graduation program either explicitly in robotics, or if you can choose a graduation program in electronics, electrical, mechanical, or applied electronics, that would enable you to land up in the domain of robotics. The third one is nothing but the health sector, especially nursing and old age care professionals. Because we know that the life expectancy of human beings are increasingly. So there will be a greater need of care professionals. So nursing as well as the care professionals, they will be on demand in future. Another set of jobs that I am trying to put it forward as a combined form, that is nothing but the combined form of data science or data analyst as well as with artificial intelligence. We can't segregate these things separately, because data science is nothing but analyzing a larger volume of data and trying to get some outcome from that. Outcome means a useful outcome. For example, if you want to know how many people in a particular area, to say in a particular district, are consuming linen clothes, so that if you are a linen cloth manufacturer, you can specifically target them. Even you can go for a direct marketing to them. So this kind of data only can be analyzed by the people, browsing history or their purchasing history, etc., etc. Larger amount of data will be associated with every person. So we need to extract details from that larger raw data, and we have to make a useful outcome from that. This is what basically a data analyst does. So basically human beings can't do this much data analysis. So generally what we used to do is we club the data analysis along with artificial intelligence engines, just like the way now Google does. Google is getting the data or your preference or your taste, your likes, your dislikes, all from your browsing history. or from the data that you are knowingly or unknowingly feeding into the Google engines. So data scientists, data analysts, as well as AI, artificial intelligence experts will be in a greater demand in the coming years. Another class of professionals that's on demand is nothing but the user experience UX designer. So UX combines the branding, design, function, and usability of basically the websites or mobile apps and other digital platforms to help to make the user experience pleasurable and basically uncomplicated in nature. Basically, this is the key area of retail or education or banking or finance or any other platforms that basically dealt with any customer. So, customer experience, that will be another key portfolio that you are looking towards in future in the case of job prospects. The next job profile may look somewhat funny to you, but that's a fact. That's nothing but the esports coach. What does it mean? So, competitive online gaming nowadays, it's getting more and more popular. So, with some big prizes also that's being offered for this gaming, online gaming. So, if they want, players will get some prize, just like reality shows. So in order to make these kind of players competent enough to get into this kind of esports competition, this kind of esports coach will be on higher demand, just like the way now sports coaches are on demand. Next one is the diagnostic technician for automobile. We know that nowadays almost all the automobiles, they are fitted with 101 electronic sensors, actuators, etc. etc. Unlike olden days, it's very difficult for you to inspect as well as diagnose and troubleshoot each electronic component because the numbers is very huge. And in future, that's going to be one of the lucrative career for all the automobile technician, non-automobile technician, or people who just know electronics. This will be a goldmine of opportunity for them to land up. Even you can become an entrepreneur by just with this skill. Another job profile that we have to look forward is the job profile of an agronomist. So agronomist is nothing but the agriculture economist. World Economic Forum says that farming, the people who are into farming is on the retarding mode. But still, we can very well understand that farming is not going to end anywhere. Once it's coming to a decelerating mode, the systems, backup systems like governments, they will pump a lot of money or subsidies to make the farming an attractive option. Now, the thing is, we have to optimize the farming profits. For that, we need new age technologies to reduce the costs and optimize the crops. Along with that, we need a consultant on agricultural economists who knows the market well. So these kind of agronomist consultant will be on larger demand when the corporate farming booms. Who all can become an agronomist? Anyone who has a basic bachelor degree in agriculture, or nothing wrong in trying an economics graduate doing some postgraduate programs or postgraduate certification program in agronomy. The last sector that's going to be boomed or just going to break out from all its limits is nothing but the fintech sector, financial technology sector, and its backup. That means the people who are in financial technologies or who are giving the resources for financial technologies, or even right away, right from the accountant job, they'll be on very high demand in the forthcoming year, just because of the fact that the trading, merchandising, and large scale optimized manufacturing and marketing will find newer levels in the coming decade. And as a bonus one job opening that I can tell you is nothing but the sales, especially sales in mechanical sectors as well as education sector. Non-conventional, online, AI triggered, driven education platforms will make a lot of difference in the education sector, and sales as well as marketing for that products will bring you a great career ahead. So, with this, we are winding up this episode on career prospects. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Till then, bye from Anup.
Please subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos.